You're just going with the flow. Here's the point. If you're truly lost, you're not going to know it. You're not really going to care. And when people begin to care, they begin to look, and maybe they begin to be found. But I want to share with you just a couple more verses here. They're printed on your note sheet. You can see them, but I'll put them on the screen too. In Isaiah 53:6, it says, "We all are like sheep, and we've gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way." Or then this next verse in Psalm 14 says, "The Lord looks down from heaven on the sons of men to see if there are any who understand, any who seek God. All have turned aside. They've together become corrupt. There's no one who does good, not even one." You know, you put these truths together, and I'll tell you something. Number one, every one of us in this room is or has been lost, according to the definition of the Bible. Because it's just simply someone who has gone his or her own way, rather than following the guidance and lead of the shepherd who is attempting to take us to life and to joy. Every one of us is lost according to these passages. And if lost people don't know it and lost people don't care about it, then if you are lost, I'm glad you're here today. Hopefully God will begin to bring some of that caring and knowledge into you. And if you have already been found, and I imagine some of you know that you have been found, and you know what that means, and we're going to get to that in just a little bit, but if that's you this morning, then I imagine you're thinking, okay, Jeff is about ready to tell me that I need to find my lost friends and tell them about Jesus. That I need to do this thing called evangelism. But he has just given me the best excuse in the world for never ever doing it, because the lost people in my world don't know and they don't care. So there you go. Well, you're right. It's hard. I get that. I understand that it's hard because lost people don't know they're lost, right? Lost people don't care that they're lost. And so what we do is we have a tendency to blame them. Darn lost people. They don't even care that they're lost. They don't even care. I see these people walking around. They don't even care that they have no relationship with Jesus. They don't even know that they're lost. And we blame them. And we accuse them. I know you probably have some friends in your life. Co-workers maybe. Classmates. People that you know, and you know they don't care. And you know they don't know. And you've used that as a smokescreen, an excuse. Because the truth of the matter is, lost people don't know, lost people don't care, and sadly, neither do we. There's a verse in here in Luke 19 that just blows my mind every time I see it. It blows my mind because I know I would have said those words. Luke 19, verse 7. All the people saw this, it says. All the people saw Jesus going to this sinner's house, and they began to mutter, "He has gone to be the guest of a sinner." These are the people who are with Jesus. These are the people who are supposed to be the found ones. They're the ones who are hanging out with Jesus. And so here's Jesus. He's got an entourage of people around him, and they all think that they're in the good thing because they're with Jesus. And how Jesus is going off to this house of this sinner. And I'm just going to tell you something right up front. The first sign of someone being lost is when they begin to disdain the fact that other people are lost. There is no question. You cannot be a found person. You cannot be a whole person with Jesus until you get to the point of loving the lost like Jesus does. This next week, we are going to talk about what it means to be found. And then the week after that, there's going to be a new series that I'm going to start for the express purpose of giving you an opportunity to invite people. This is a postcard we're going to mail out. It's not going to be a massive, like 20,000 postcard mailing. We're just going to send it to a number of people on our mailing list. And we're going to make some little cards like this available for you. And the series is just going to be called Family Secrets. What's in here will make or break your family. Learn the secrets of family success this Sunday. I think a lot of people in town are going to be interested in that kind of stuff, particularly the people that you know that don't care and don't know. And the reason we do series like this is because everybody needs to know about Jesus, and they need to know the difference he makes in their lives. And so we are going to go ahead and teach people the practical difference-making truths about Jesus so that we get the opportunity to tell them it's Jesus who makes those differences. You follow me on that? I know everybody in this town would like to be better at their family situations. Some people have a bad relationship with their mom. Some people have a bad relationship with their child. Some people have a bad relationship with their spouse. They need something like that, and so we are giving you an opportunity to invite someone and to say, okay, here's something for you. And so let me go ahead and put up the next blank here. The next blank is that when people meet Jesus, everything changes. We just want to get people to come into the doors here so we have the opportunity to tell them how awesome Jesus is. If you're the kind of person who's very nervous, you say, I don't really want to share my faith with people because I don't know what to answer, what questions to answer. If they ask me questions, I don't know how to answer. It's okay. Bring them here. Let's give them Jesus. Let's tell them about Jesus so that they understand just a little bit more than what they did before. When Jesus meets people, everything changes. I imagine Zach, that's what I like to call Zacchaeus. Imagine when he woke up in the morning, he had no idea that by the end of the day he'd be giving half of his wealth away. Because at the end of the day he does. He says, I'm going to give away half of my wealth. He says, I'm also going to repay back everyone that I've ever cheated. In fact, he said, I'm going to pay back 4 times. I'm going to give half my possessions to the poor and pay back 4 times the amount to everybody I've cheated. I don't even know if that's fiscally possible for someone to do something like that. I mean, to pay back 4 times what you've made from them, he must have some incredible investments. But however he's planning on doing it, he did not wake up that morning expecting to give away all of his wealth. He did not. He did not wake up that morning expecting to see Jesus. He did not wake up that morning expecting to find out he was lost. What he woke up that morning, he woke up to live his life, to do his thing. But when he encountered Jesus, I don't know what kind of conversation they had over dinner. It must have been amazing. Maybe it just went like this. Jesus maybe just looked at him and was like, and Zacchaeus was like, yeah, I know. I don't know how it went. Maybe the conversation involved Jesus actually just telling Zacchaeus, you going to hell, bro. I don't know, but maybe it involved something else. I don't know how it went. We've got enough motivation with the hell thing. We just talked about that last week and what it actually is and what it's, eternity of the lake of fire. That's a mind-boggling concept. Listen.